Coach make a statement, and then we'll open up questions to players.
Yeah, I'll be real brief. Obviously, good win. Great start to the year for us here, starting out 5-0. It was important that we started the game out well. That's something we had not done very often, so thought we got out to a great start. At halftime, we had 11 assists at halftime and 10 offensive rebounds, so that was really good. And look, now we got to move on to the next game and get ourselves prepared for what's ahead of us.
With a blowout win like tonight, I mean, you had a lot of different lineups.
Why don't you ask these guys and grab them? That's okay, no problem, so that then they can get showered and get going.
Can you just talk about the Coach Simpson off the fast start now? It's been a little bit of a struggle.
I mean, lately, well, to start the season, we've been a second-half team. So, like, one of the main focal points for the start of the game was to just come out, like, and play our game. You know what I'm saying? We've been coming out sluggish, playing around with teams that we shouldn't be playing around with, and that's not going to help us in the MAC when MAC conference starts. So, we trying to prepare ourselves now and stop playing with teams that we should be blowing out. You know?
Was there anything said before the game, like, to emphasize that a little bit, or not so much?
I mean, just like pretty much just focusing on coming out the right way, coming out strong, not playing around, not making it a game because it shouldn't be, you know. That's pretty much it.
Seems like you took a lot more shots inside. Can you kind of talk about your approach from last game to this game?
I mean, this game, they ran some plays for me to get the ball down low, you know, and I just wanted to get down there a little bit more because I felt like I shot a lot last game too, and I've been shooting a lot of threes. And I told y'all heard what I just said to Tanner telling me to get down low, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get down there, and then I had my field going down there, you know what I'm saying? So, like, watch that.
Anthony, you like your role coming off the bench right now?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
What do you try to do when you go in?
I try to, like, take first instead of just worrying about scoring. Just play inside out, get the bigs, or choice some shots, then I'll look for my shots. That's really it.
You seem like you're pretty comfortable shooting threes.
Yeah, I do. I've been working with Coach Sly every morning, getting shots in our practice gym, so he been helping me.
For both of you guys, even early, the underclassmen were getting in a lot. How do you guys feel in playing with them, with the freshmen and the younger guys?
I mean, we've been playing with them in practice, so, like, they already know what to expect when they come in and play. So there's really, like, no big difference.
Kind of same thing he said. I mean, we already got that chemistry, you know what I'm saying? And we going to need them. We're going to need everybody on the team, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, at some point, you know, like, you never know. It might be a game in the MAC tournament where I have a bad night and Evan step up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going to need that chemistry with them out there, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of games where you want them to get in there and get their confidence up, confidence builders, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it was cool playing with them and fun, you know? You get fun when you see them get in there and do their thing, especially KB, Twally. I know y'all heard me over there screaming for Twally.
Evan specifically, it seems like he takes you out sometimes. Like you guys play some of the same roles. Do you work with him at all? Like, do you feel, like you're trying to help him with his game at all?
But I mean, I give him pointers and stuff. And like, we used to shoot, you know what I'm saying, shoot sometimes, and then like sometime before practice, we'd get in there and we'd shoot together. You know, like I don't really be tripping over him getting in or we playing the same position, you know what I'm saying? I just be more focused on him getting comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And I be trying to tell him, like, you got to play more physical. And I be telling him, like, because he'll get down if he miss a shot or whatever. I be telling him, like, keep shooting. That's what I was screaming to him today, like, keep giving the ball to Bird, like, let him keep shooting because he'll get down on himself, he won't want to shoot the ball no more. And he'll be wide open, you know what I'm saying? So I tell him, like, do your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Any more questions from players?
Just one more real quick, 5-0 going into Ohio State. Let's talk about that.
Man, I'm trying to beat him.
Right.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm geek. Y'all just heard me talk about it. And that's probably gonna be the first game my pops ever get to watch me play. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I've been thinking about the whole week. Because there's a chance my pops might get to watch that. And that'll be the first time ever. And they not that good to me. You know? Like, I like playing against these big teams. Since we knock them off then, you know, we in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I look at them just like I look at a regular team. Like, just because they Ohio State Big Ten, that don't mean nothing to me. I go into the game with the same game plan that I go against playing against Concord. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much the same thing what he said. Pretty much.
Alright, you guys are good. Thank you.
All right, fellas, get some treatment.
Aside from the starts, another thing that we're looking for.
Step up, and sometimes these games are important to have some things to build off of. And Travell, he played well tonight. Certainly offensively, and he got some rebounds. And Gio, continues to help the team offensively. He's got to get better on defense, but he continues to help the team offensively. And then it was good to get CJ, a couple times on the court because he hadn't played all that. He had gotten sort of hurt in the Towson game and wasn't able to play as much and hasn't played since then. So it was good for him to get back out there again, too, because he's another guy who, at different points in the season, he's going to add a lot to our team as well. Yeah, better. He feels more comfortable. He came back, really wanted to play, when we played Towson, and he came back and he wasn't feeling as great as he could have. He was coming off a broken foot, and having another week to 10 days off, I think, has probably helped him a little bit. And he still has to get himself back into the flow of, doing stuff, but he had a couple good spurts out there, which was good to see.
At Towson, did he retweak?
I don't think so. I just think he realized he felt good leading up to the game, and he practiced a couple times leading up to the game, felt like he was ready to play, and then when he went out there, he didn't feel as good or as comfortable maybe as he would have liked to. So he's been working with our trainer, Austin. This is his senior year too. So, guys don't want to miss games, obviously, but you also don't want to rush somebody back. He thought he was ready. Otherwise, we wouldn't have played him and our training staff. But after that game, he felt like he needed some more reps in practice and get himself more comfortable.
Coach, after some close games, obviously 2 in overtime, the win probability was not good until the very end. Is it good to kind of get a game against a smaller school like this?
Yeah, the reason we played this, we're in a tournament, and to have the opportunity to play Ohio State, this was part of one of the games that we had. So we don't get many opportunities to play Ohio State or teams like that. We're try to get when we can, right? So last year we had Vanderbilt, we had Oregon State, we had Louisville. This year we have Ohio State, Mississippi State. As part of the event, we played Concord here, on one-day rest. If you see IPFW's going to Ohio State tomorrow, and next week after Thanksgiving, Stetson will come here. They've already played Ohio State, so that's all part of the event. For us, we got to get the games in and get ourselves ready for the MAC. In some ways, this game will help because, again, it gets some guys some confidence. But playing in one-day rest and then playing early, we try to get as many guys as we could in there and get them out. And we got everybody healthy. We're 5-0, which is a great start. I don't think, when's the last time that's happened? 2002 is the last time we started 5-0. So it's a great start with 2 road wins, which is not easy to come by at all, to get road wins ever. A good, IPFW is a good, solid mid-major team like us. So that was a good win. And now we got to play, Ohio State on Monday, which, again, for us, it's a great opportunity. That's really what it is for us. Great opportunity for our guys and our program.
Obviously, it was a big win tonight, Coach. And you got a lot of different lineups out there.
Yeah.
What, if any, lineups did you see that you really think you can work on moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have our main guys. Anthony's coming off the bench and playing really well, but he plays starters minutes. He's a starter coming off the bench. Danny and Phil, it was good to see them score on top of the basket because that's important for us. We need to have a presence inside, and we have not finished very well. So those guys were 10 for 16 combined, which I thought was really good to see. And Troy and Booman didn't shoot the ball very well, and they've carried us in a lot of ways on the perimeter. So to see us still play well offensively with those guys not shooting it as well as they've had, I think all those things are good for us. And Anthony, he had mentioned how much he's worked. He comes in almost every morning to get shots up. To see the ball go in from 3 for him, I think was really good too, because he has worked very, very hard. So it's good to see that. So there's a lot of positives to get out of here. And then there's some film that we gotta clean some things up. Our execution's got to improve on both ends of the floor. It's got to improve a little bit, but we're early in the season, and I do think there's a lot of room for growth for our team.
Any more questions for Coach? Thank you.
All right, thanks.